Hello. I'd like to speak to you this morning about global warming and the environment, and what would the PPC do about the environment if they were elected in October. First of all, climate change alarmism is based on flawed models. These models have consistently failed to correctly predict the future. None of the cataclysmic predictions that have been made about the climate since the 1970s have come true. There's been no new ice age. There's no steady warming in direct relation to elevated levels of carbon dioxide. There's no disappearance of polar ice caps. There's no exceptional rise in ocean levels, and no abnormal increase in catastrophic weather events. Also, there is no widespread crop failure or famine. In fact, the very opposite. Carbon dioxide is beneficial for agriculture, and there has recently been a measurable greening of the world, in parts thanks to the higher levels of carbon dioxide. Despite what global warming propaganda claims, carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. It is an essential ingredient for life on Earth and needed for plant growth. If elected in October, the People's Party government will, number one, withdraw from the Paris Accord and abandon unrealistic greenhouse gas emission reduction targets. We will stop sending billions of dollars to developing countries to help them reduce their emissions. We will abolish the Liberal government's carbon tax and leave that issue up to the provinces to adopt programs if they so wish. We will abolish subsidies for green technology and let private players develop profitable and efficient alternatives. We will invest in mitigation strategies if problems arise as a result of any natural climate change. And finally, we will prioritize implementing practical solutions to make Canada's air, water, and soil cleaner, including bringing clean drinking water to remote First Nation communities. In Canada, we have 20% of the world's water. There is no shortage of water in Canada. Water is available, very available in Canada. In Manitoba, we do have a problem with our First Nations communities because they don't have clean drinking water. There is places in Canada, in Manitoba, where there are natural springs of fresh, clean, mineralized water springing up from under the earth. One of these places in Manitoba is Matlock. People will drive out and take large containers to fill up with this clear, fresh, mineralized water to drink, to cook with, to do whatever you wish with. This water springs up 24/7, 12 months a year. A possible solution for our reserves could easily be to go and search out these springs that are underground and make access to these springs of fresh mineralized water for these people, and digging wells to allow this fresh water to go into, to make these people's lives healthier and happier. I hope you have listened. I hope you will consider voting for the PPC. in October. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again.